Alright, welcome back to more Infinity Nikki. We are running out of time to do this event. Oh, my game is ready to play. That's something. Yeah, I'm supposed to be streaming that in like a couple hours, and I kind of forgot I need to like install it. Yep. Alright. Alright. What am I doing? I think we only have 2 days left. Oh, my game updated now. That's nice. Let's just get down to business. Oh, I'm done with these. I'm not done with these photos? I thought I was. What is this photo? Oh, crap. I forgot to go find a gloomy, rocky lifty. Ugh. We'll deal with that later. Dude, this one, the one where you had to like be on the bubble, you had to like, you couldn't just zoom out and be on the bubble for this picture. You had to keep like turning the camera around because you needed a specific angle of the bubble, I guess. I don't know. It was wild. Wild, I tell you. Anyway. Moving on. We have a few more colorful happenings to do. We're gonna go do Best Buddy Woof. This is gonna be about the doggos. I love the doggos. I assume this teleporter. Also, good news. I got one more 5-star item from the gotcha surprise-o-matic thing. Like 5 more to go. 4 more to go? I don't know. I know I still need the dress. I know I still need the purse. I think I only have like the boots and the hair, and I have the garter. Dog. That dog had a scar. That's so sad. At least it's been patched. Oh, dude, you know I'm doing it. What is happening? Alright, I don't think I can keep up. We're going to need a professional translator. Leave it to me. I'm not barking. Woofy said that thanks to Nikki's victory over the corrupted monster, Marshall was freed. However, they feel bad that they didn't help out, so they're doing a bit of self-reflection. Okay. They're dogs, though. They couldn't do much before, but now they're trying twice as hard to help out. They thought, and finally came up with ways they could assist Marshall. However, while their ideas were great, they ran into problems trying to put them into action. They wanted to ask the pieces for help, but only Marshall could understand them. No one else could. Don't worry, I can understand you. And if I can, then the greatest bubble ambassador in the history of Serenity Island should be able to as well. That's right, Woofy, Boo Boo, Ding Ding, and maybe I can lend you a paw. Woofy and Boo Boo spun around excitedly, unable to what? We'll never know. Huh? Why did they run off? I guess they ran off. I think it's because they really like Marshall and just can't wait to start making preparations. What do you need help with, Ding Ding? Dog. Oh, you want to become stronger? Assume Ding Ding has other reasons. The corrupted monster is already gone. Is there another reason you feel the need to grow stronger? Oh, I see. Ding Ding was born from a small umbrella and hopes to one day grow strong and sturdy enough to shield Marshall from the rain. That's so cute! So he never has to get wet. That's a wonderful wish. Ding Ding, do you need our help with training? Ding Ding says it's been training hard all on its own. Chasing bubbles, hauling crystal salt, even its loose threads are tough now. But it's still worried. What if a strong wind blows the umbrella away? What if it's too slow to keep up with Marshall and he ends up getting wet anyway? Are you gonna turn your body into an umbrella? I don't think that's gonna work. It seems that what Ding Ding lacks isn't physical strength, but rather a bit of confidence. I think you may be right. Nikki, why don't you show us what a fearless umbrella holder looks like with your styling? It might just help Ding Ding find some confidence. I do have an umbrella. It was 99 cents. I'm ready. Let's show Ding Ding right now. Okay. I need to be cool and in uniform. Well, this is not a uniform. Is this a uniform? No. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, and I have seen the new banner outfits. I mean, by the time this goes live, they'll already be out. But I like the 4-star one that's on the banner. I think it's like the princely outfit. I'm not too crazy about the 5-star one though. I love Momo's costume that like comes with it. That's freaking adorable. But I don't know. I don't know. The hat just like sends me. Ding Ding says your styling is more helpful than chasing 100 bubbles or carrying 100 packs of crystal salts. It's super, super grateful to you. No need to thank me. If Marshall knew how much you care for him, he'd be deeply touched. Dog. So many. Woof woof. It sounds like an incredible story. Momo, hurry and tell me, what did Ding Ding say? Ding Ding says that the puppy pieces all originated from the gifts given to the sheriff of Prosperville as a guardian pup. The guardian pup was once a stray little bowler. One stormy night, it happened to cross paths with the sheriff, who was out on patrol. The sheriff held an umbrella over the guardian pup and took it home with him, keeping it safe from the rain. From that point on, the guardian pup never had to worry about shelter again. Later on, the sheriff made a small umbrella for the guardian pup. That way, even when the sheriff wasn't around, the guardian pup wouldn't get wet in the rain. I get it now. Ding Ding must be that little umbrella come to life. You're right. That's why Ding Ding carries the guardian pup's wish, to become strong and be the amazing pup that holds an umbrella for its owner, shielding him from the rain. I understand now. Marshall and the 3 pups have always been looking out for each other and taking care of one another since way back when. Just like you and me, Nikki. That's right. What is it saying, Momo? Nothing. It's just complimenting me. Anyway, the important thing now is finding Woofy and Boo Boo. They're still waiting for us to help them. You're right. Ding ding. Do you know where they went? It says that during training, it often saw Woofy by the waterside near Soakville. Nikki, let's go check it out. Okay. This is gonna be a long quest, I can see. But yeah. So I will not be pulling on that banner, sadly, because I really like the 4-star outfit. But to each their own. I don't really have any rubies anyway. Because I really wanted both 5-star banner outfits this update. That's fine. I don't need to have every outfit. I do like the outfits that'll be available with Stellarite. A lot of those look cute. I don't know how much Stellarite I have right now, though. Not really gonna go out of my way to get more. We're here. Alright. I know you're in a hurry. Don't worry. The most amazing Bubble Ambassador and your personal translator buddy have arrived. Now, what's on your mind? Huh? Are you sure you want to give Marshall a teething bone? But does Marshall really need one? Assume the Guardian pup liked bones. Maybe the Guardian pup used to love eating bones. Woofy just wants to share something the pups enjoy with Marshall. Oh, Woofy says it was born from the Guardian pup's special teething bone. Something the sheriff made for the Guardian pup with his own hands. I'm sorry, you were born from a bone? I thought all pieces were born from pieces of fabric. Are you trying to tell me that the bone was made of fabric? Because I'm gonna press X to doubt. Ever since the sheriff took in the Guardian pup, it has always been well-behaved and obedient, hoping to become the sheriff's most reliable partner. Its only flaw was it loved food a little too much. That's not really a flaw. After all, when the Guardian pup was homeless, it must have been cold and hungry. It needed nutritious food to stay healthy. That's true. I love barbecue, and I'm still Nikki's best partner. Woofy said that the sheriff didn't see it as a flaw either. Even when the Guardian pup couldn't resist stealing a treat, the sheriff, though a bit helpless, still found the pup irresistibly cute. The sheriff even gathered various materials and specifically crafted a teething bone just for the Guardian pup. Okay, so he made a teething ring for the dog. To the Guardian pup, no matter how delicious its snacks were, they still couldn't compare to the little bone the sheriff had given it. I understand now. Woofy wants to share its favorite thing with its favorite piecey. Which is why it wants to give Marshall a teething bone. Woofy, you're such a good pup. Woofy said it's gathering everything needed for the teething bone, except for a quillfin. Since it doesn't know how to fish, it's been searching for a long time without any luck. Don't worry, Woofy. Leave the quillfin to me. I'll catch one for you. It's okay. It's okay. Woofy said thank you many, many times and added that with the quillfin, it will definitely be able to make a delicious and super durable teething bone for Marshall. That's great. I'm sure Marshall will really love this gift. Now, we still have to check on Boo Boo. I wonder what special surprise it's preparing. Great. Woofy said that a few days ago when it went to Bubble Bloom Field to gather materials for the teething bone, it saw Boo Boo practicing playing the trumpet. The dog can play the trumpet? What the heck? Come on, Momo. Let's head to Bubble Bloomfield and see what's up. I'm human and I can't play the trumpets or any instrument. Let's see. My sister can sort of play piano, I guess, and the cello of all things. I don't think my brothers can play instruments. I don't really think that's a thing they would be interested in. When I was in elementary school, I played the clarinet. Does that count? I super don't remember how. But I sure did. That is interesting. In elementary school, we had, like, we would switch up, like, what instrument we were learning. Like, we had to learn a little bit of violin, we had to learn a little bit of clarinet, so on and so forth. Trumpet, whatever. But then in middle school, we did not have to learn any kind of instrument whatsoever. We just had chorus, I think is what it was called. You just learned singing. And then in high school, we didn't have any music. Or at least I didn't, because I was in visual arts. I was not in any of the music tracks. I wonder if regular high schools had music still. Anyway, what am I doing? Getting super sidetracked. Cutie. Boo, 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 boo. I really can't make out a melody. The tone is loud and strong, though. It's clear that Boo Boo has been learning for a while. Have you had any problems while practicing? You're right, Nikki. Boo Boo just wants to ask you to help it learn how to keep rhythm while playing the trumpet. Oh, are we doing the little rhythm game again? The little turny dancy thing? Boo Boo said that Marshall, just like the previous sheriff, loves playing the trumpet. When the previous sheriff retired, he wanted to join the Handsome Lad Circus. Similarly, when Marshall retires, he hopes to join in the Bubble Choir to provide musical accompaniment for their performances. Whenever the sheriff played the trumpet, the pup would listen so intently, not even barking once. The sheriff knew the pup really liked the trumpet, so he not specifically, made a trumpet-shaped pendant for it. I understand now. Boo Boo was born from that pendant, which apparently also was made of cloth. That's right. And Boo Boo's wish to play beautiful songs on the trumpet for Marshall. So Boo Boo has been practicing the trumpet for a long time, but for some reason, the more it practices, the worse its playing gets. It can barely even play Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So anymore. I know the feeling. When I'm styling an outfit, the more I think about it, the more tangled my mind gets. Should I pair this skirt with those socks or these boots? Overthinking something can really mess with your head. When that happens, I just stop thinking. Take a look around at other people's work and let the inspiration come naturally. Speaking of which, maybe Boo Boo should listen to others perform. I've got it, Nikki. Could you use your violinist ability to play a piece for Boo Boo? That makes sense. Boo Boo, listen to me play the violin and see if it gives you any inspiration. I took that out. No, I didn't. What does it want? Oh. I forgot you don't just hold down. Or you don't just, like, press it. You have to... Oh, there's more. Here we go. I was like just tapping them, and I'm like, what do you mean? This is wrong. I had to hold them down. I'm dumb. It's been so long since we've needed this ability. No need for a translation this time, Momo. With such a joyful trumpet sound, I'm sure Boo Boo must have figured it out. Boo Boo said that when you play the violin, your body moves with the melody, so relaxed, so in sync, it's completely different from how Boo Boo practices. Boo Boo used to worry about whether it could play well, afraid it wouldn't be able to perform with Marshall. It overthought everything, which ended up throwing off its rhythm. In any case, Boo Boo is really grateful to you. I'm so glad I could help. And it's amazing how quickly Boo Boo improved its rhythm. You're incredible, Boo Boo. Huh? You want to ask Nikki for help with something else? Is it still about Marshall? What's going on with Marshall? I thought we would be free. Boo Boo said that recently Marshall has been going on trips alone. No matter how much they beg, he won't let them come along. What's worse is that whenever Marshall comes home, he doesn't seem very happy. What they've been preparing isn't just to make up for what they couldn't do before, but also to lift Marshall's spirits and bring him some happiness. They recently overheard something. It seems Marshall went to Stoneville to see a statue. What kind of statue? It was of a man wearing a hat and a bowler. But since the pups aren't familiar with Stoneville and don't know where the statue is, they wanted to ask you to look into it. All right, leave it to us. Momo and I will go to Stoneville and look for the statue. Is it a statue of him? Or when he was, like, human? Oh my god, wait, there's still a dog over in Stoneville. That's right, we've talked to that lady, and she's like, oh, the dog is, like, still waiting for someone. His dog, it might still be alive? No shot. They've been gone for hundreds of years. Never mind. Maybe the dog is a descendant. Because I think the dog I'm thinking of was usually down here. Maybe? It was near like a dried up fountain or something. Yeah, there was definitely a dog that came here every day. Potentially this dog. No, don't fly away. I need you. You know, it would be really funny if we got a 5-star bug catching outfit. Have I been taking good care of them? Marshall. Nikki, did something happen on Serenity Island? No, everyone is safe. The pup said you've been feeling a bit down lately, so they asked us to come check on you. I'm glad everything's fine. I must have made them worry again. Marshall, what's wrong? Nikki, do you know who this statue is of? I have a bit of an idea. I've heard that it's a memorial to honor the sheriff and the guardian pup of Prosperville. That's right. Actually, my pups were born from the possessions of this very guardian pup, and I was born from the sheriff's hat. From keeping the Prosperville safe to helping the villagers in the evacuation when the stone trees rose, and later building Stoneville, the sheriff and the guardian pup were always together. When the sheriff was building houses with his shovel, the guardian pup was right beside him, digging the earth with its paws and carrying bricks in its mouth. Just like the statue. Exactly. They were the best of friends, an inseparable family, and they spent more than a decade together, until the guardian pup grew older. Its legs grew too weak to patrol, its teeth too dull to chew bones, and it lost the strength to play its trumpet. In the end, it drifted into a peaceful sleep in the sheriff's arms, never to wake again. That's sad, but I guess also beautiful. Though the guardian pup is gone, it must have lived a very fulfilling life. we don't need to see Momo's face. It's like he's playing peekaboo with us. Every couple seconds we get just a little peek of his eye. He's just saying like, peekaboo, I see you. What is happening? And now Marshall and the pups are together. In the years that followed, the sheriff continued to protect the village on his own, deeply missing the guardian pup and believing he would never see it again. However, when I woke up in that old house, Ding Ding, Woofy, and Boo Boo leapt into my arms. I don't believe this was a coincidence. It was the guardian pup's longing that brought the pups into existence, allowing you all to find each other. You're right, but I haven't taken good care of them. They weren't part of the sacrifice and could have stayed in the abandoned district, yet they still chose to follow me to Serenity Island. Later, they insisted on staying with me at Misty Peak, only to be contaminated and endure so much pain. I do all right as sheriff, but I've never been a good owner or a companion. I just haven't been able to take proper care of them like they deserve. Don't think like that, Marshall. Actually, the pups have always wanted to help out more and have actually been preparing some surprises for you. Dog, what are you guys? Now that we're all together, Ding Ding, Woofy, and Boo Boo, this seems like the perfect moment. Ding Ding held up the little umbrella, Woofy brought the teething bone, and Boo Boo, I assume, played his trumpet, but I can't read that fast, so who knows? Did my game break? Oh, okay. So I have to progress the blank screen, but it won't let me read the dialogue. Okay, whatever. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me translate this for you. I bet what the pups are saying is, Marshall is the best owner in all of Mirrorland. That's right. They also said that the sheriff took care of the guardian pup for so long, raising the little bowler into the big bowler it became. Now it's their turn to take care of Marshall. I think it's because you all care so much about each other that you always feel like you're not doing enough or not doing well enough. The important thing is that you're there for each other now, with the opportunity to create new memories together. You're right. Thank you, Nikki. I understand now. Ding Ding, Woofy, Boo Boo. In the days to come, we'll take walks together and play the trumpet together. Whenever you want a hug, I'll be right there by your side.